Hey guys. All right. How do we navigate through chaos? 2025 is proving to be quite the year. And I was originally going to do a video on the fires and help some people out with some disaster preparedness and some tools and resources for that type of disaster particularly. But we've got wars going on. We've got hurricanes. No, wait, no. Yeah, well, we had one a while back in North Carolina. We've got a volcano that went off, and we've got an earthquake that just popped off just this past week. So yeah, 2025 is proving to be quite exciting. So I'm going to make this a little bit more general so those people out there can have a little bit of hope. Some tools, some resources, and some help with their mindset to get through all this stuff. I have had, depending on how you look at it, fortunately, unfortunately, I've had a lot of experience going through the stuff. Yes, I have. It's kind of been a theme for my life. But that's good because I know I can get through certain things, and I can keep my sense of humor about it, and laugh, joke about, yes, it's a stressful situation. It is not a joking matter, but when we can take a step back from that and be a little bit more lighthearted, it really does help us with the situation. So, one of the things that I've always found helpful when I feel down and I'm in despair is to take the microscope off of myself and my own life and what I'm going through and shift it to somebody else. So there's a number of ways you can do this, but one of the easiest ways is just to go volunteer, like at a like a homeless shelter that gives out free meals. I was humbled by how grateful people can be just to get a free meal. And a lot of these meals, I gotta be honest with you, it's not food I would have eaten. The standards are a little higher, but they were so grateful to get that food. They were hungry. And so that deeply humbled me and made me rethink just, okay, maybe things are bad for me right now, but my gosh, I still have so much. I have so many blessings. So that is a really good way to just instantly shift your mindset. Right then and there is just go out and do something for someone else. It doesn't matter who, and it doesn't have to be a shelter or anything like that. Whatever you can do to serve somebody else who is much less fortunate than you, that can put you into that humbled state and that state of gratitude, that is going to make you feel so much better. So the other thing is we want to, and going up from that, we really want to be mindful of our mindset. Now, easier said than done. I'd give myself, nowadays, I used to give myself more time, but nowadays I'll give myself 24 hours to have a pity party for myself, right? But that's it. And then I got to move on. I've got to come up with steps to get myself out of that situation, or at least take the next step forward. If you look at a situation where you're in sort of like a disaster situation, where so many of your basic needs are have been ripped away from you suddenly. One of the things that's you really want to work hard to manage is your mindset. Because it has been proven, and this is just how we're built. This is our biology. Animals are the same way. Certain emotions take us out of the state where we can no longer critical think. We can no longer problem solve. So fear, for example, it switches off instantly. If we are in serious fight or flight fear, it completely switches off our ability to think critically. So right then and there, all of our resources in our body are being allocated to us being able to run from that situation. So you're not going to be able to problem solve and think about anything at that point. So we want to know that this can happen to us. We want to know the effect certain emotions will have on our body and our ability to think things through reasonably. Knowing is half the battle. And if you know you're not at 100% and you're not thinking clearly, then you can reach out to people and tools and resources that can help you manage that and get yourself to a point where you can make that next step forward. So I think this is really important right now. I don't want to get too much into this, but there's a lot of stuff going on in the world right now, and we need to be able to manage our emotions and pick ourselves up by the bootstraps to a certain extent. Not to say that there aren't people out there that can help you, but don't rely on it, don't count on it, because sometimes other people are going through their own stuff and they can't help you as much as they'd want to. So, love you all very much. I hope this has been helpful. If you are somebody in a disaster zone right now, my heart goes out to you. And as always, I'm available for energy healings to help you get out of that fight or flight response, if that's your jam. And if you have been impacted, I'm willing to do that free of charge. So just reach out to me. And then, anything else, we know people, and we are in the process of organizing some resources for fire victims. I don't like to use the word victim. Fire survivors. Some specific tools for them as well. So stay tuned for that and take care. Have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.